Tonight we're having our friends Dan and Mary over for dinner, so we're going to do a little barbecue. We're putting chicken breast on the grill, and one of our favorite potatoes is potatoes in foil. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that, and it's just a nice, easy process. And we're going to start out with a big sheet of foil. So as we cut the potatoes, we're going to be putting the potatoes on the foil, and we're going to add onions and butter and garlic and then your favorite seasonings. So you can really add however many potatoes you want, depending on how many guests you're going to have over. So I already have them peeled, and sometimes you never know if you're going to have some spots in your potatoes. So I'm just going to cut out these little black spots before I start slicing. And you can slice them in thinner slices or in chunks, depending on how you like your potatoes. And there's another little black spot there. So you can just cut them as thin or as thick as you wish. So you can cut your potatoes as thin or thick as you wish. If you cut them too thin, there's more of a chance for them to burn. But our kids actually fight over the burnt potatoes. I think the crispier they get, the better they actually taste. So we actually like them when they're really well done. So depending on how many people you're going to have, one package of potatoes would probably serve 2 to 3 people. So when we're having 4 or 6 of us for dinner, we probably do at least 2 packages of potatoes. And I'm just going to put one together here. And we'd like to get them right in the middle, because when you put your package together, you're going to want to have enough room on your foil to get your sides up there so that it's insulated well. And we'll probably cut about 4 or 5. And again, if you have any pieces that don't look right, just cut those little blemishes out. We've been using this recipe for probably about 30 years. We had moved here back to Wisconsin from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and we used to do a lot of grilling with these potatoes, and then we would also do like a boneless pork loin or pork chops that you can also put in a marinade and then cook those. And for these potatoes, we use our Weber grill. We have a gas grill too, which we'll actually use probably for cooking the chicken, which we like. But for doing these potatoes in the packets, we tend to use the Weber grill. And then we'll also then do, like I said, the pork loin or hamburgers, whatever you want to make with your potatoes. Works well. And when you put these on the Weber grill, it takes about an hour to bake, or for them to cook when they're out there. So that gives you time if you're planning to have your guests over a little bit earlier than ready to just sit down and eat your meal. Then that would give you time to have your appetizer and drinks, or just enjoy the nice weather of our summer. And one thing that's nice about this is once you have them on the grill, you're all set to go, and you don't have to worry about anything else. Sometimes if you're making other special meals, they're a little bit more labor intensive, and then you have to watch the meat as it's cooking, or spend more time doing something with your potatoes or vegetables. But with these, once they're on the grill, it's just let them bake and In about an hour, they'll be all set to go. We're going to add a Vidalia onion, and we've already used half of the onion with another package of potatoes. And we're just going to make thin slices. And after you make your slices, then just take them apart so that you have rings. And then we're going to put the rings on top of the potatoes. And even if you don't like onion, it just gives it a really nice flavor when you have them. And usually most of the onion almost disappears as it's baking. They kind of shrivel up, so there's not a lot of onion that's always left anyway. So, but if you don't like the onion, then you can probably, somebody else that's going to be eating will be able to take yours, so you don't have to worry about having that. But like I said, it just gives it a really nice flavor, and you can put as many onions on here as you like. Okay, next we're going to top it with some garlic. And with watching some of the cooking channels, it's kind of interesting how they prepare their garlic by putting your knife on your garlic to get the outer skin off, and just go down hard, and the skin just peels right off like that. So we're going to add one more. Oops. There we go. Part of that actually came out. And then you can just cut it in pieces. And the garlic's going to give it additional good flavor as it's cooking out there. Let me just put that on just like this. And again, add as much garlic as you'd like. And then as far as seasonings, you can add whatever you'd like. If you have fresh herbs, that would be really nice. What we often do is just put some of Emerald's original essence on. You can do pepper and salt. If you have like rosemary, basil, thyme, whatever you like, you can just season it to taste. We're going to add some pepper. And then what gives it really good flavor is the butter. And we're going to put a stick of butter on our potatoes. So we can just cut it into about 1/4 inch pieces. When we bake or cook these on the Weber grill, you want your coals to be nice and hot. You might want to check on them after maybe a half hour or so, just to make sure that the bottom isn't burning. You can kind of put it to the side, maybe as you're cooking your chicken or other, like I said, pork tenderloin, whatever your meat is going to be. Just kind of keep an eye on it. As I said, our family likes nice crispy potatoes, but if they get too burnt, then you end up having them really charred, and you might not want to have them charred. Okay, then we're going to take our foil and then just fold it over so that it's all sealed in nicely on the top part. And then the same, just tuck in the potatoes or the onions that might be on the edge there. And we'll tuck those in like that. And then we are ready to take this out and put it on the grill. And Gary is out here getting everything all set up for our dinner outside tonight with our friends Dan and Mary, right in the middle. So then we've got coals on either side for them. Okay. This is very hot, so don't burn yourself. Okay. Okay, let's see how these potatoes turned out. Okay, we're going to just scoop these in.
Possibly.
You can just take off the ones that stick a little bit. If our kids were home, they'd be very disappointed because there aren't any burnt potatoes.
If you leave them on another 10 or 15 more minutes and put them directly over the fire, you'll get nice brownish, burnt, ready to fight over type of potatoes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, there you have it. So to go with our potatoes tonight, we're going to have a marinated chicken breast on the grill and a green salad and some chocolate. It's a special chocolate fudge pie from a friend of ours that we just tried last night. So until next time, from a slice of heaven, happy cooking.